Alright guys, what's going on? It's Bad Dad from Hodl Hogs, and I am bringing to you the Kin price chart. What I see going on today is an indication of a reversal. I made a video earlier today talking about Bitcoin and how I believe that it has hit its reversal point on its chart. You can find that information in my description or somewhere on this video. So moving forward with what's going on Kin. Looking at this chart here, you can see Kin made all-time highs back in 2018 after its initial launch in September. It made it all the way up to 0.0015, and currently it is down to 0.00057. And from that is a retrace of approximately from here to here, a 95% retrace, right? So a 95% decline from where it came to, and actually even went down lower than its original low. So it actually did a whole lot more than 95% from its original. It did an over 100% retrace from an initial launch and into finding new lows. So whoever bought it up here really got screwed over. Sorry, my bird here would not let me make a video today without giving him some kind of attention. So here he is on my shoulder. So looking at what's happening today, after the initial lawsuit was settled back here in October, Kin made an impressive run back up. I'll pull this in log scale so you can see it better. It made a run up of approximately 12,800%, which is about a 13x from its right before its lawsuit to then. And from then, it made another 95 or a 95% retrace if you pull it out from here to the bottom and push it up here. It made a 95% retrace, a little bit more, and then it came back and retested the 95% line and then took back off to make a 382 retrace off of this high. So a dead cat bounce to here, right? And since then, it's been battling in this sideways movement. Has a couple listings here. KuCoin was one of them. Up here, somewhere in here was FTX, but there was like another CoinSpot and some other events that occurred that caused Kin to keep moving up and down in this range. But overall, it couldn't break any structures. The only structure that it did break was finally to the downside. It did have a lower range here, as you can see on these wicks here, and it broke down, in which what I speculate as being the spring of this whole Wyckoff move right here. And in that spring, it came back and retested the 90% retrace. So this chart's a little bit off, and if I took it from its all-time lows, so go here, you'll see that that is a 90% to here. It came back and hit that 90%, almost exact, right? So why does this coin have so much potential? Well, first off, from a technical analysis perspective, it has two highs that it can still go after and beat, right? So basically in every alt season, you should at least attempt or have some success at reaching or beating all previous all-time highs. So it did a pretty good job running up to this point, but it didn't go on to make any newer highs when Bitcoin and the rest of the market was continuing to push up. So one of the coins that has a similar structure to this would be XRP. It kind of started going back up, but then it came crashing back down. But the interesting thing about this coin is that it has so much potential to the upside because it did at one point market there, right? Looking at the fundamentals, I think an individual on YouTube named Altcoin Disrupt does a pretty good job at explaining what is Kin and why it's a very unique coin. But looking at also from a technical perspective and adding that in, and then looking at the additional amount of holders that are holding Kin on the Solana network, it is listed as the #1 coin with almost 2 million holders, and this number is increasing daily of approximately anywhere between 50,000 to 100,000 holders a day. Maybe it's a little bit much, but it's somewhere very impressive in that it's gaining thousands of holders every single day. Now moving back over into the chart, we're going to look at what are some potential objectives that it must accomplish in order to start making new all-time highs. Well, it's got to beat out this range right here. So it created some form of resistance here. That is the 236 of this move from this high to this low. If I go ahead and pull up that chart, post the high, and place it here, you can see that in this run up, it made it up to the 382 and sold back off and made two different attempts to beat out the 236. which it failed, and then it created even more lower lows right here after breaking that range. So from if you're looking at a coin that is bleeding out, this is one of those coins that's bled out a lot and has a lot of potential to go back to the upside. If it does take out the 236, it does take out these two structures, these highs here, and then it has to take out that 382 to make even higher highs. You got some resistance over here. But that's what we're looking at right now, and that potential is just even much more greater when you're looking at profit-wise, what you can make on this coin versus some other coins that's already started taking off, right? So that being said, I think now's the time to be that pig, to be very, very greedy and get as much as you can right here when it's sitting at pretty much lows that's dated back as far as, that goes back as far as 237 days. So most people have been holding this range for 237 days with no upwards movement. These guys got a little lucky here, but for 237 days, they've just been sitting sideways. Not much movement going on. So there's a lot of potential here. Really hoping that this coin starts taking off, and then from a fundamental perspective, that'll even make it even better. So good luck to you all, and wish you all the best. Hey, you want to say bye? Come here. Come here. Say bye. Yeah, say something to the camera. You got something to say? All right, take care. This is not financial advice. This is all made for entertainment purposes only.